Little Portugal lovers, College Street admirers, and Queen West dreamers, today I'm here to present to you a very special property, and I'm not just saying that because here at 27 Heydon Park, we have a massive square footage home that's on an extra wide 30-foot wide lot that goes 90 feet deep. We have 3 plus 2 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, a mudroom, 2 laundries, a full legal 2-bedroom basement apartment in that lower level basement, legal parking at the back, a fully landscaped yard, and just so much more in a house that was only renovated to the studs 9 years ago with permits and ready for you to start your Drool Fest. Let's walk through our covered porch where you can sit, enjoy coffee and wine, and wave hello to your neighbors. Hey, John! And let's take a look at this house. Coming inside our beautiful newer custom door into OMG, that great room, that warm fireplace, the view through our back mudroom, and you're just taken aback by the enormity of this property and the gorgeous finishings. Off to my left, we have a very well-sized closet here, tons of room for storage. Those coats, those hats, those mittens, those scarves at the front door. Do not worry, moms, dads, stroller people. We got that main rear entrance with so much space for the strollers and endless storage that you're gonna be drooling over when you come inside. Pushing forward and you get an immediate feeling that something is different here at 27 Heydon Park Road. And what is that difference? What really gives you the wow factor here? It's the width. Okay, we've spoken about the width here, but it's 30 feet wide, and that allows for more of a square feeling home, not this long, skinny bowling alley that we see time and time again. Look at the space here. Extending from these stairs, all this room to walk across my great room into the living room space, and we have so much span here. You're gonna get that huge sectional couch, no problem. The double cocktail chairs, 2 massive couches, 3 massive couches. You lay it out the way you want because finally, yes, finally, you have the space and the taste to do it. Love this original brick fireplace. Now this whole property was gutted approximately 9 years ago, right down to the studs, new wiring, new plumbing, insulation, drywall, you name it, it's been done with permits, with the legal basement apartment, but they've been smart enough to leave the original washed brick facade, keep this original fireplace, paint it out black, give us that pop, and install that new gas insert that, let me tell you, is so warm and toasty. It's spring, you can feel the vibe, you can feel that sun starting to push out, but it sure helps for those colder days to have not only a focal point, but a piece of extra warmth flowing through this house. Incredible living room. Pushing forward, again, bragging about the space. Look at the room here in between our living dining room space. Now we've seen it before where actually there's too much space and you go, well, what do you do here? This is the perfect amount of space. It's mama, papa bear, little bear stuff. Not too hot, not too cold, not too big, not too small, but just right. Enough to give you the division on both sides. Put the drink cart in or that side table, have a little bit more room for the kids' play stuff, whatever you might use this space for, but it's not crammed up against itself. We're not hiding anything here because we have the space to be ourselves. Now look at, speaking of being ourselves and entertaining, we got a 6-seater here. Yes, this can be an 8. This can be a 10 seating area here if you want it to be. Love this fixture. It's a little retro, it's a little modern, goes perfect with our West End home. 2 double crank windows here looking out into that yard, landscaped, beautifully low maintenance. I cannot wait to show you that. And so much room as we pop forward to our kitchen island. Such a perfect layout here. Not only are you sitting here, do we not have the waterfalls on both sides, but we have tons of space on both sides of this island. Pushing back into our mudroom, which you gotta love, I'm gonna show you that in a second, into our totally classic, modern, and efficient kitchen. Let's talk about this. Simple white countertops all the way around. That's that quartz, low maintenance, lots of shine, lots of polish, and no worry. Below, tons of drawers all the way underneath this sink. We even have the built-in microwave, so it's not up weighing down on us. You know you need it, especially those parents, but it's tucked away beautifully underneath. Warm hardwood here underneath the toes. Nice, not hard on our joints, not creaky cracky, because it's all only 9 years old. Nice little peninsula style here, more drawers, tons of storage in the corner, and the gas burners. Love that freestanding range hood here with tons of storage up top. And what I love about the kind of mixed modern with our West End vibe that we're all after is this exposed brick backsplash. Now, that's not the original brick. They wanted to have it insulated behind, which is totally the way to do it. And they've gone and gotten a classic gray brick here. It pops perfectly and it complements so much of the color scheme that we're seeing throughout this property. Loving this kitchen. And look, when I said efficiency, I meant it. Double wide basin here. You got the dishwasher ready to go, boom. Stove right here. Everything's close, but big. 2-3 people in here cooking, but it's set up like an architect, because an architect, after all, did design the layout, thought, okay, I want to be here, I want to cut here, I want to be able to grab my kids' stuff here. The kids are sitting here doing their homework. It's smart, and that's what makes this house extra special. Speaking of smarts, now you don't have to be parents to enjoy this. You could be a cyclist, you could be a dog owner, but whatever you are, you're going to enjoy this little addition that brings you this massive mudroom. Here, tons of storage, pantry space if you want it to be, extra storage for hats, mittens, gloves, scarves, you get it all here at the back. Dog toys, food, you name it, all along the bottom. And off to the left, you got that double slider PAX wardrobe. And this is just showing off. Tools, coats, hats, everything you need. Stroller space, bike space. You could hang a cycle right up against this wall. It would even look cool and funky in Queen West. You get the idea. And it all walks out to our deck here. Barbecue down, totally landscaped. Cannot wait to show you that. And this flows so perfectly. When I stand at the back of the property looking to the front, I realize we're not only wide, we're extremely long, and we have so much square footage. And that square footage, my friend, really starts to check the boxes when you realize you have all this space, all this utility, and you still get the powder room. Yes, behind door number 1, it's the powder room. Check this out, it's quite sizable here. You got a privacy window, its own fan, its own heat source, nice tile in here that matches the flooring, beautiful built-in vanity, and the perfect spot for the throne. All closed behind door number 1. And now you've checked all the boxes that you've been looking for. Large main foyer, rear mud room, tons of space for all those necessities on the main level. And yes, you've got that powder room. Here takes us down to our separate entrance, which leads to our basement, which I'm gonna show you in just a little bit as I take you upstairs. And while I take you upstairs, let's stop one more moment and remember, completely gutted, but these people thought, okay, we're gutting this approximately 9 years ago, but let's not waste the character. Let's not waste the history of things like these beautiful stained glasses, these stained glasses on both sides of the fireplace, the original window at the front, this painted wainscoting here on these stairs. Now that's the original wainscoting, but it's totally reclad here. We're not squeaking, we're not creaking as I go up this staircase, and that's what you're getting. It's that old shell, refinished, re-insulated, taken up, basement dug, all the things that you need and want right here on Heydon Park Road. Let's see more. So I spoke a lot about the square footage downstairs. Where you really feel the square footage, believe it or not, is on this second level, because you're getting everything you thought you couldn't get in this price point, but it's delivering here. 1 bedroom, principal suite behind the cameraman, full walk-in closet, full ensuite bath, and tons of room for that king-size bed and a dresser. Off to my left, a large child or secondary bedroom. Off to my further left, the same thing, both with sizable closets. Huge family bathroom right in front of me. And yes, laundry on the second level. Now we have laundry on the second level. We also have laundry in the basement if you want to use that as the legal apartment, or if you want to take that over as a TV media playroom, whatever you want to make it. There's so much opportunity. Where do we start? Well, let's start with the principal. This is the kind of thing that makes me jealous because I go, oh, it's the full package here. And I think about the location and I think about the parking and the basement and everything that's set up. And you just kind of go, ah, it's unfair. This house has it all. Well, maybe I should buy it. You get the idea. Tons of room here for the king size. We got a queen right now. We got big side tables. There's 6-7 inches on either side. Tons of room here to fill that out with the king if that's what you're after. Love this window, newer vinyl window in here. Beautiful, giving us the view of that yard. Same hardwood up here. Listen, no squeaks, no creaks. You can walk downstairs and get that late night snack and no one's gonna know except for your guilty conscience. Check out this walk-in. It even curves. I'm disappearing into the closet. That's how big it is. And they've just set this up perfectly. This wraps around. There's tons of room for 2 people's clothing in here. And this bump out incorporates that washer dryer that serves the family. And there's tons of space in that second level foyer to even fold, use for the laundry baskets when you need to. It's really smart and it's really thought out. More space here. You got a little desk space. This is where I'm saying you could put a dresser. Certainly it could be a little work from home spot, but I think when you see what's going on in the basement and when you see how much room there is downstairs, you'll probably put it somewhere else. We walk into the full spa-like bathroom. Huge window in here, privacy. We got a tile that harkens to the hardwood, but continues the feel through here. And that's really nice because you know it's easy to clean and maintain. Full custom glass shower behind us with gorgeous river rock flooring and some texture here to give you some flavor, and a big oversized vanity with tons of drawers and a great spot for the throne. And this is your own bathroom. You don't have to share it with those kiddos. After all, we love the kids, but get the hell out of my bathroom. Coming into bedroom 1, check it out. Lots of space in here. Now these guys, they had the big dresser. This bed could easily go this way. But you get the idea. This is a queen, 2 side tables, large dresser, same hardwood, huge double window. And look at this. Double closets here in our secondary bedroom. You're not seeing that. We got the same thing next door. Lots of space here on either side. Same thing, guys. This can be turned if you want. You could have almost a king size here, but certainly a queen size, no problem. And room for a dresser or room for play stuff. And you got the double closets. Huge closet space. It's a massive thing to have these double closets with these solid hung doors and just, you know, smooth ceilings. Think again. This is all newer. All this baseboard, all this flooring, all the squeaks and creaks taken out, insulated, new wiring, pot lights, ceiling lights, insulation, done for you to come in and just start living. Family bathroom, extremely well thought out. This is what you're gonna feel from 27 Heydon Park. There's just little extras everywhere you go. So nothing's cramped, everything has more space. There's always a double closet somewhere. There's a double sink in the kids' bathroom with drawer storage. Same ceramic that kind of matches but offsets that flooring outside. Love that. Storage down here, which we'll get a little insert for. So there's a little closet, linen closet space right here. Big soaker tub here for the kids. Simple modern tile on the wall and a great spot for the throne. Now this would be great if you didn't have a primary bathroom, but it is awesome when you do. And this is just for those kids and they don't have to fight because they have their own sink. Love this. I've already mentioned the laundry. I'll show you one more time. It's right here, which is awesome because you just grab the mess from the kids' rooms, from your room, come on, we're all human, and you throw it in and you set it and forget it until it beeps at you a little while later. Also, as I'm about to show you, there's laundry in the basement. So the world is literally your laundry oyster. So when these people bought this, they were smart and they said, we don't need this much house. Heck, we certainly don't need this much house, including the basement. Let's renovate that basement into a legal, yes, legal basement apartment, and that's exactly what they did. However, this door, this fire door that's on here right now, can be used to shut this house off from that house, or you can put a simple door on it, or just change the handle, and guess what? Now that basement is part of the full house, and you got a media TV room with another 2 bedrooms or 2 offices, or however you want to make it, a playroom, a movie room. Mike, stop talking and just take us downstairs and show us the basement. Separate side entrance off our wide shared driveway so you can come in, no problems, and right on down. Coming down another newer staircase to a big closet right here at the bottom of the stairs. Really well thought out. If it's your tenants, they come in the door, they have their own foyer here. If it's you, this potentially is your third show-off mudroom where the kids can come home from hockey practice, soccer, whatever, come right downstairs, hang their stuff up in this closet, throw their stuff in the laundry and get going. You can really understand there's a duality to how you could use this space. Walking forward, here's our main living room space. You got a lot of room here to watch TV, to set this up as a theater room. And of course, you can use one of these bedrooms as well. We push forward into this kitchen. Like I said, this is legal, guys. Vented, no smoke or anything gonna be down here because you got your separate ventilation. You got in-floor heating, so you're not sharing the air between these two spaces. And of course, you got a legal egress window here, which is open at the right amount of grade so that you can get out of here in case of an emergency, not to mention that separate side entrance. Beautiful quartz countertops in here, big sink. These people didn't cheap out. They put the drawers in, they put room for that extra storage, and everything's built in a smart way to maximize that space. Certainly, this could be used as a bar. You could open this up, get rid of it, do whatever you want. I'm really loving the feeling here though, thinking about the in-laws coming to stay or whomever, and knowing that there's that full separate living space down here. Let's check out behind door number 1. We got another set of laundry down here, which makes this excellent. I know if you're thinking of using this for yourselves and having upstairs as well, you're drooling at the idea of having 2 laundry spaces. Let's check out bedroom number 1. Nice bedroom in here. We got a full window and a big closet. So all you naysayers who go, oh, it's gotta have a closet to be a bedroom, it doesn't have the right size window, you got it here. Look at the ceiling height. I'm not a super tall guy, but I am 5'9", and I have to jump to touch the ceilings. Love the vinyl or laminate floor that's been put down here. I think it's a vinyl, don't quote me on that, but it's really nice on the toesies, especially with that in-floor heating, and it's really held up exceptionally well down here. You're gonna have to come and check it out in person. Bedroom number 2, really good size, another window in here, same incredible ceiling height, and yes, you got that big closet space. These are exceptional. Now check out this bathroom. Full-size bathroom in here, double wide. Love the storage, so much storage in this house. Really classic soaker tub with the custom glass there in that shower tub combo, 1-2 pieces. Great spot for the throne, and that same theme of that wood tile that complements the flooring throughout. And remember, that's gonna be nice and warm on the toesies. Love that feature. Okay, so the big question is that you're gonna be reaching out and your agent's gonna be asking, what was the basement renting for? And that number, Mr. Mike, is $2,700. Think about interest rates, think about the future, and think about the value of having a rental, or at least the option to have a rental in your house already set up that's gonna bring you $2,700 a month. Incredible opportunity. Whether or not you want to use it, it's undeniable. And you think, again, the cost of doing this in this climate right now with inflation, the cost of building a garden suite to get that extra income, stop thinking about it. It's all here, it's in a package, it's already income producing. Need I say any more? I should say, let's go outside and check out this yard. So before I take you outside, not only are double doors incredible for letting in a vast amount of light that protrudes through this whole property, they both open up so you can bring a ton of big furniture in, not to mention that big door at the front, but it's just all the utility of this house. It's worth mentioning. Most importantly, you can walk out to your backyard, you can see the kids, you can see the pets, and you can see that barbecue. Love this. This is your walk up to make this nice and easy, but really it's efficient to come right down onto this landscaping. This is ultra low maintenance. I love this setup. Here's your grill. Here's your only 1-year-old AC. This is your spot for your big dining table, of course, that umbrella. You get a view of the back of this house. That's a total brick home, guys. Gotta love that. And you even get the feel when you see the window wells that were carved out for that lower level basement apartment. The work has been done here and it's so refreshing. And usually, you know, you come to the back of the property and that little addition that looks good on the inside is all sloppy and beat up on the outside. Not here, low maintenance siding here. Here's another spot. You're gonna have your fire pit. I mean, obviously you're laying this out however you like, but this really is gonna show well and gonna entertain exceptionally well. And the kids are gonna love it. Lots of room here with direct southern exposure, guys, to get the gardens going, to get the veggies growing. Huge shed here, all hardy board, really well done. It's gonna last the test of time. And yeah, you got grass. There's grass back here. And this is your parking spot or your future Wayne Gretzky training ground, whatever you want it to be. But man, is this backyard aces. It goes so perfectly well with the whole theme of check marks that you get from 27 Heydon Park Road. All right, let's head back inside, talk about this location, and talk a little bit more about what makes this property so gosh darn exceptional. So it may be ridiculous to talk about this location because we're literally in the center of the universe, Toronto, Little Portugal, smack dab between the trendiest, best West End neighborhoods, right at the heart of it all, just off Dovercourt, just south of College, just north of Dundas. We got the schools, the YMCA, the transit, the Barriales down the street, Trinity Bellwood's so close, all the glory of Queen West and Dundas West and Ossington, walking distance from here. It's an amazing place to be a young professional. It's an incredible place to raise a family, and the list goes on. Diverse, energetic, coffee shops, restaurants. It is truly the place that people come when they are coming to Toronto. Where should we stay? If you could get a place on Heydon Park, it would be unbelievable, but here you can get a place on Heydon Park. I think I've wrapped that up pretty well. Center of the universe, boom. Property, it's simple, but I love it. It's that checklist that we make when we're looking for a property, because guess what? We want to take care of ourselves and we want to take care of our families. And there's some things that are non-negotiable. You don't have to negotiate with yourself when it comes to 27 Heydon Park Road, because we have everything. From the front porch to the proper front foyer, to the mudroom, to the oversized, wide and long main floor where you're not cramped, where there's tons of room for all the things that belong on a main floor, including pantry space, including a powder room, including an entrance to the lower level. You have it all here, and it all walks out completely renovated, super top notch, right into a gorgeous low maintenance yard and our parking spot that comes right into that rear mudroom. Gotta love it. Upstairs, I know you saw what I saw. I know you see those 3 bedrooms, the 2 bathrooms, that principal suite that really feels exclusive and elevated up there with the walk-in closet. These finishes are all approximately 9 years old, been extremely well cared for, and it shows when you come through the property. You got those secondary bedrooms are very well sized, and thank the Lord that someone thought to put in those huge closets, the double sink, and the second level laundry. Where do I check that big box? Not to mention, you could have another laundry in that lower level. Now let's talk about the lower level. If you're someone who wants income, you can't beat this property because you're getting that upper scale lifestyle that you get here in the West End with all the trimmings, and then you have the supplemental income at $2,700 coming in from the basement. And yes, we can prove that that money was coming in. Or you just put a different handle on this door and that becomes extra living space for your family. So those people who go, well, we don't want a basement apartment, then don't have one. It's that simple. You just have beautiful high ceilings with pot lights, with a more laundry space, with a wet bar, and another bathroom for guests. I can imagine coming and staying in this property, being blown away by the location, the hospitality that my host could give to me having a property like this, and then staying downstairs and having my own little suite and that feel, that separation and that privacy while I'm here in this big house. The lot being 30 wide really allows this place to breathe, and you're not into that typical bowling alley style house here. Certainly lovely when you see that you can actually get your car in between the 2 houses and into your parking spot. there's really something to be said for that. Now, yes, you're gonna have a car likely, but man, do you not need one, because with this house and with this location, you can walk almost anywhere. I'm not gonna go on about it. You've seen it, it's here. Every check mark checked, everything you could want done. The potential for that income isn't even potential, it's a reality, and it is so ready to go, I need not say more. It is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful feeling to be listing and presenting this property. I think I'm gonna walk up the street to one of the endless coffee shops. Oh, maybe I'll go to Batty Alley's Pizza. It's endless where I'm gonna go. The point is, where the heck are you gonna go? Because you can't stay here anymore, guys. So I'll have to invite you to, well, get out of here.